Hello guys, and welcome to episode 127 of my Empire Total War campaign playing as Great Britain on very hard difficulty. Today we are going to be continuing to gain a foothold in India, and to do so we're going to have to get through all of these armies. Now many of them are small, but when they come together they make some pretty decent armies, so we're going to have to be careful when we come up against them, especially considering quite a lot of my forces are getting depleted as we go. Anyway, we'll move forwards these troops. Any that are obvious we will move just straight away. Hopefully we can just take this. We do actually have a relatively depleted force here, but it should be enough to take the settlement. We'll demand their surrender, but since they're not taking my tea and biscuits, we will jump straight in. So the plan will be the same as usual, where we just line up outside the breach. I believe I did have a comment about myself cross-firing previously, but I believe I do generally leave my soldiers far enough away from each other to avoid doing that. So for example, anywhere outside of this cone, I think the bullets more or less disappear, or if they do go outside of the range, they generally don't do any damage if they hit something. So as long as I say line up here, opposite each other, then they shouldn't friendly fire, even though they're firing across. Anyway, we need to find out where we're going to do it. This is a bit of an uphill, but we should be okay. So let's just set up here. We've got a lot of guns actually. I probably don't want to be next to those houses, right? Rest of the troops then just line up behind, get my general out the way, and the deployment smash down the wall. Okay, they all fired in different directions. Oh boy. Ouch. They're killing my crews. That's annoying. If they take out too many, then I'm not going to be able to wheel them forwards to the breach, and then we'll be pretty screwed. We're going to take down that wall ASAP. It's annoying that they hit one from each of my groups there, but what we're going to do is we're going to limber these regardless, because I think we can pull 3 up to the breach and it should be fine. We'll just leave the other one behind. Alright, these howitzers, I'm probably going to limber those up as well, even if it means leaving one of them behind. Alright, time to move up to the breach. Right, we'll have a couple go to the left, a couple go to the right, just to cover our flanks. And the rest can all just walk up, and it's fine. This crew can limber up. I think that's the only crew that wasn't affected by the cannons on the walls. Sometimes I imagine it would be nice if they all came in individually like this, because then you could just have one gun in between each of your line units. Ooh, we need to be a bit careful with that cav. make sure we're running up. Because it looks like they are sallying forth. Gonna limber these guys. These guys into square formation. Just gonna stop these. There's Bargear Lancers going straight through there. I need that cannon to stop. Don't get shot, lads. Oh, these guys are firing over my other line there. Got to be careful about that. Probably best to put quick lime onto the breach. Oh shit, what happened there? Did we get hit by the cannon on the walls? I think we must have, right? Let's pull these out of formation. My grenadiers need to stop. Alright, they didn't really get a decent charge. My grenadiers should be able to just wreck these guys. I do kind of like how these settlements provide a little bit of a different challenge to the European forts. Like in the fact that they sally forth more often. Right, I'm gonna have these actually attack that wall. Alright, let's just have these shoot as they run away.
Grenadiers! Yes, sir! Infantry reporting!
Okay, wonderful. And the fact we have a bit of a uphill battle here is kind of annoying. That's fine. We should be able to hit those guys pretty hard. I'm probably just going to charge them from both sides. Hit that wall nicely. Just want to damage the units on the wall, really, and stop those cannons from firing. If we have to destroy the wall, then so be it. I'm gonna move these units to just line up like so. And the grenadiers should platoon fire, so they'll constantly fire onto that unit, in theory. Oh, they're coming straight in. Alright, they're off that wall, that's good. Let's change to quick climb and hit the breach. I'm gonna have that unit squeeze in. I could probably have this cannon come up to this point and just unlimber. This is one way of doing it though. Those Sikh musketeers, they hurt. My. You'd think my crack troops here would be able to deal with those quite well, but obviously not. And we can always make this formation a bit more slim. The canister through the breach. That poor unit is going to get annihilated. I don't even care about the friendly fire here. Did they just kill half of their own troops? I feel like they did. Crazy. Oh shit, okay. Unit behind us. Turn around, lads. We need to kill the general's bodyguard. Alright, go on, man. Don't miss, or you're dead. Oh, what? They gotta reload? No! Why have they got to reload? Well, you're dead. Nice one, guys. You done reloading, chaps? Oh, here we go again. You deserve to die, guys. That is just abysmal. Oh, good. And straight onto my cannons, of course. Oh wow, they actually managed to win? Okay. Well, you redeemed yourselves. I need to turn these guys around again. I'm probably gonna sort of have these more at an angle, I think. That way they can fire into the side of this engagement. These can just cover our flank here against any units that run away and then need to recover. Oh boy. Just wreck those guys as they run into them. Oh, come on now. How are they not dead yet? Okay, lovely. Okay. Landless rabble coming in hot. Right, can these get back on the guns? They can indeed. Let's just turn these around just in case those men come back. I'm just going to fire straight into that bargear. They're actually coming out with the horses there. Interesting. Oh, that canister was spot on. Oh, these are the super armored dudes. Ouch. I think that's victory. No more units inside. I've never had it end like that before. That was clean-ish. I mean, considering the circumstances, anyway. We shall fix all of this lot up. And we need to replenish those units so they can chill there for a while. We'll get rid of the university. We'll get rid of the ashram. We can get rid of that ashram. Keep that. Lovely. We do need to build into these slots at some point. Do I have, I wonder, a church school yet? I don't think I do, but then again, these are both wealthy, so I probably don't want to build those there. We probably want the craft workshops, if anything. Right, this army's good to go. That can probably go straight up to Kashmir. Okay. This army's coming through as well. We've got loads of armies. This one's really close to catching up. I think we are just going to sit there and recover for the time being. I would try and replenish these guys, but I don't have the money to. We could actually push onto some of these armies, but I don't want to leave an army exposed. I'm going to have to continuously push through with two armies. In their backline though, we're going to end up doing quite a bit of damage. I should probably finish off the elephants and the guns here. Pretty risky though, because if I don't know how many 12-pounder foot artillery dudes they have left. If it's only one gun, maybe two guns, I think. We could just auto-resolve. Ah, there we go. That's perfect. Saves me getting wrecked by a canister. Okay, that's job well done. And we can move on from there, but probably best to stay put for the time being. All of these settlements are completely undefended. We just don't have the men. Maybe what we do is we use this army to hit the Maratha Confederacy. Like, rather than taking Ceylon, because I'd rather hit the Maratha Confederacy before they build more troops. Then again, I don't really want to go back on myself, so we'll go ahead and take this from them. I am tempted to auto-resolve. There aren't any walls here. Alright, whatever. We'll just take it. 66 losses, probably the same as we would have taken if I'd just done that myself. Oh, we can move straight out. Fantastic. It's already Protestant. 100% Protestant. Gorgeous. Alright, let's have a look over here. Weren't we building some troops? We were. Okay, so those can go and take extra places next turn. Alright, cool. Let's go have a look at the soldiers here. We do have more heading over to India. We've got so many armies now, like big armies as well, not even like small armies. These are actually relatively big armies. This one can head out. Actually, it might be a good idea to use this one to take Kashmir, because it's smaller. That means the other one, the bigger one, can move on. We can jump past Lahore while they're waiting for them to replenish. This army, I think we're just going to move to the bridge.
Forward! Your Majesty.
Block that off. Good. I wonder if we still need this many men in .com.
Anything more? Waiting for
I'm
orders.
probably just going to disband the ones I don't
Any
need.
further orders? Lord?
Just get rid of these. Duncan Williamson. He's heading on down. Do we need these here? No.
Ready and waiting for orders.
Goodbye. I need to simplify this as much as possible.
Awaiting further orders.
Goodbye. Lovely. I think that's pretty much everything moved. We'll keep the fleet here, just so that I can jump back on it and go up to Arcot there. Alright. Let's end the turn. It looks like they might be reacting to my forces landing in central India. Well, I guess it's more southern India, but still. Yeah, they're creating some big armies very quickly indeed. Oh, there's a crossing there. I've got to be careful about that. Been using that before. I may have to have the army that's currently going through Afghanistan sort of cut down and clean up a lot of the forces that are creeping through there. I'm also going to want to make sure I fix up the buildings in Ceylon before the devastation causes issues. Yeah, those armies I'm going to have to deal with. Enemy raid. Fine. This army is the one I was talking about. We'll make sure he comes down.
We shall win.
Build that in there. We got 42,000 in the end turn. Wow. Fix these up. Is that because we're now trading from there? That needs to be fixed. Ancillary gained. Successful missions. We got the workers on strike in Punjab, although it seems like the city already sorted itself out. Didn't realise that was so well upgraded. We can recruit all sorts there. Might be a good idea to just recruit more men. I do need some more horses, don't I? Let's get some East India Company cavalry. What's the difference between these two? Native Indian cavalry. The East India Company Lancers are the East India Company themselves. Those Native Indian cavalry are pretty good. And then again, these come in with extra veterancy. I think we're just going to stick with the Native Indian cavalry. Add some of those. Get 4 units of them just to fill that out. That's great.
Yes, sir.
All of these rebelled, but looks like they're all good. Fantastic. Pretty much all of the forces can move on. We'll leave the rest of them there though. Like the ones that aren't replenished. We can move those in there for the time being.
Forward, Lord.
We are building walls, so that's good. Let's move these sepoys out and put them in there as well.
Yes, sir.
This army looks really cool. I'm tempted to just take the settlement. However, we also want to wipe out this army. Jasper Harley died. We have the fleet arriving here.
Aye, aye, sir.
We're going to go and join these guys. Wonderful. Oh, another fleet arriving in India. Oh, they're just going to get straight up overrun. This is glorious. This one... Maybe we just go all the way around to Bengal. That way we don't have to run over there. Just sail it. Alright, let's jump up back on the ships. Okay, and we'll go straight into Arcot. We'll just take that surrender. There wasn't an enemy force there, so may as well. Lovely. Let's just go through these. We probably need to get rid of this unit here. Some Hindu musketeers. Right, that can be all fixed up. Lovely. Got ourselves some spices now. We can keep that. I don't think there's anything that we want to get rid of here. Okay. 43,000 a turn we're getting. That's crazy. Right, from there, we can move straight up to Hyderabad probably.
March!
How much would I have to leave behind? We brought over the North American natives to fight with us in India.
March!
We'd be required to leave 3 there to stop it rebelling.
Lord.
That enough to move on? Probably just.
Victory will be ours.
Okay. I think we may as well just recruit some more troops here.
Ready and awaiting orders.
Get some more cav and some more artillery, and then maybe we can just recruit a new general. So we'll grab, I guess, the horse artillery. I mean, the 24-pounder foot artillery is not actually that bad of an idea. Maybe some mortars. Or the 24-pounder howitzer for artillery.
Sir, your orders?
Yeah, that'll do. Just get some native Indian cavalry to join that. Because we're going to have 5 units of line infantry. I have 1 unit of East India Company infantry as well. And that will make a new army entirely once those guys have replenished. Good. Right, we'll leave those there. I might have these come down here just to stop that from being occupied by Indian ships. The navy here probably just needs to fix up, right? And we'll send off this trade ship to Brazil, where we have one of those already. Okay. So once we fix all of these up, I think I might actually split the navy and blockade both of these ports. And then we won't have to worry about their ships going into our ports. Good. We're so close to victory now. Let's move up here.
They are trapped.
And this looks like one we're actually going to have to play out. They have a lot of men. Some decent amount of melee infantry. We could actually get overrun, possibly, if I'm not too careful. Although, saying that, our heavy cav actually might do some work in this battle. We could offer them the surrender, but I don't want those troops to leave and run away, so we're just going to go straight in. We're actually taking India faster than I imagined we would. By bringing all of the armies across the water, like I think we've brought 3 armies across the water now, and landed on their shores, it's made things so much faster because we've bypassed the majority of their forces, and we're just killing their economy. Right, just spread out, make sure he's out the way. Right, we'll fire next to the wall, or next to the gate, and destroy that part of the wall. Damn it. They killed some of the horses there. That wall should be a goner though, very shortly. Well, it looks like we're taking down the center section of that left-hand wall. Yeah, okay, that worked. Alright, we'll limber up. I think one of them, yeah, one of them lost their horses. The other ones, they're all good. Great. Just move up with these guys. I am actually going to have my cav close because they can engage the melee infantry and do quite a bit of damage, so off we go. I probably need to have one of these line up in front of the gate. Well, the angle there onto the breach is a bit weird. I mean, that might actually favour our cannon positioning though. Because I can put the cannons off to one side, like so. the fire through the breach. So we can have just a unit in front like so. A unit like that. And then a unit just tucked in there. Right, we'll set that up. I wonder if the AI is gonna do anything with that. Usually they would be pushing out by now. Right, let's fire the canister through. If they stand there taking the damage, then so be it. I think they're going to go out of the gate. Yeah, so I'm going to want to have these ones sort of ready for that, I guess. Oh, maybe not. I just let them charge into the back of my unit there. That one canister shot going into my men wasn't a good idea, but otherwise we're all good. And have those sit on canister shot ready to shoot anything that comes out of the gate if it chooses to. Coming in hot. Just destroying them there. A little bit of friendly fire, but not too much. Oh, those point blank hits. Oh, okay, units come out behind us. Oh, gonna have to be careful. That is not a good engagement to fire into right now. This is a job for the cav. Stuck on the cannons there a little bit. Okay, good. And we'll keep those lined up there to help against any others that would potentially charge, although it seems as though they're not going to be coming out any longer, so we'll stop those from firing. I might shoot this wall. Just move those away. The reason being is I want to be able to get through here ASAP with 2 units. because they are mostly melee forces, I think. They can stop firing now. Oh, they all decided to go through the same breach. Well, never mind then. Let's get in that building. Lovely. That unit dealt with. Where are they going? Oh, nasty. These guys had time to reload. They're probably going to have time to reload again. Oh, the timing. They just got massacred. Lovely. Now that was clean. That was pretty clean. Get those roads building. Lovely. I'll burn down that building. Keep that farm. I do need to build these up again. That's growing. That one's prosperous. Let's just build the church school there, and we'll go for craft workshops there and the smiths there. Actually, can we build smiths here? I think smiths make more than the craft workshops. They do. So let's just build the church school there, even though it is prosperous. Because these will both make more anyway. Cool. And unfortunately, guys, it has been my time. So I'm going to leave it here. In the next episode, we will continue our push into India, of course. But we'll likely have some larger battles on our hands, depending on the movement of their armies. But so far, our conquest has been pretty smooth. And we still have some attacks lined up and ready to go this turn. Look forward to those, but that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.